Welcome all. We are in Ypres in Belgium, West Flanders.
On the final weekend of June, the historic center of Ypres once again became the stage for one of the most important events in the rally calendar. The Ardeca Ypres Historic Rally, the fourth round of the FIA European Historic Rally Championship, is held in the heart of Flanders, on roads steeped in tradition. Although the modern World Rally Championship has only visited Ypres once, the rally has enjoyed a decades-long reputation as one of the toughest asphalt events in Europe.
Very challenging, but Ypres always is. It's not a gravel rally, it's not a snow rally, it's not a tarmac rally, it's an Ypres rally. It's a different surface completely.
The fast, technical special stages are completely free of corner-cutting barriers. That's what makes Ypres famous for deep cuts, a demanding feature that requires exceptional precision, courage, and the ability to take calculated risks. Success here depends not only on speed, but also on composure and perfect teamwork. Adding to the atmosphere is the unique location of the service park. Set right in the center of town, on the picturesque old square of Ypres, in the shadow of the Gothic Lachenhalle.
The country is flat, apart from Kemmel, which is the only hill, and it's got cobbles. So wet or dry, that will be exciting. It's where I will go to spectate. Everywhere else, it's lots of many junctions, most of which you cut. The problem isn't cutting, the problem is when you get back onto the road and you cut the inside of the tire with the concrete lip on the road. So it's experience. We don't have it here, but we're looking forward to the challenge. And maybe even the weather may present us with a challenge, because we were expecting very dry and dusty. Now maybe we have mud, water, slippy, so it will be exciting.
This is going to be the problem, where we have to cut because the other cars are going to come through, and of course the cut's going to get deeper and wider, so possibly we will disappear off the side of the road for a few seconds, but you have to go in. There's no other way, otherwise if you stay on the road, you're gone. So we just do our best, There we are.
Being here before, we've got quite a library bank of pace notes, which we've written over the years. And this year, they've actually changed all the stages from the start to the finish and finish to the start and gone, what we thought, right, we're going to go left. Oh no, we're going right this time. Complete, so we had to start again. It's a lot different to what we did 6 years ago.
There is not so many hills. There's only one area where you go a little bit like a little hill with a cobblestone. It's also very special and kind of slippy. But the stages are in the fields. There's a lot of junctions, and the speciality here is that you cut quite a lot. Through the corners, you can always have, let's say, like one wheel to the grass, which is not so bad on the dry, but on a wet condition it can be extremely difficult. And that tarmac is changing. Sometimes, you have old tarmac, smooth tarmac, aggressive tarmac. The grip levels is a lot of differences. So you have to read the road all the time very carefully.
We'll definitely try. We're here, obviously, there's some very tough competition with Yari. I think the BMW M3s will be very fast this weekend, but the Stratos is good. I think if it stays dry, I think we'll have a good chance, but yeah, we're missing a little bit of local knowledge against the local boys, but we'll definitely be trying.
Rajd Ypres jest niesamowitym rajdem, ponieważ na samym początku zapoznania zaskoczył mnie swoją łatwością, ale ta łatwość i ten urok, można powiedzieć, tej łatwizny minął po 3 kilometrach, jak weszliśmy w partie takie typowe dla tego rajdu. Głębokie cięcia, tutaj w ogóle nie ma słupków, tutaj nie ma w ogóle ograniczeń, więc tutaj się jeździ po całości drogi. Tnie się wszędzie, gdzie popadnie więc trzeba uważać na kapcie, trzeba uważać na właściwy, odpowiedni tor jazdy, ustawienie samochodu przed zakrętem, bo jest to bardzo szybki, zdradliwy rajd i praktycznie na każdym odcinku może być jakaś akcja, więc ta koncentracja i to w sumie, co się będzie działo z moim autem na tych odcinkach, to jest jakąś tam zawsze dla mnie zagadką, nowością, bo to jest nowy rajd, więc nie wiem, czego się spodziewać. Niemniej będziemy tak naprawdę starali się do końca do mety dojechać, jadąc naprawdę uważnie.
Most először használjuk így ezt az autót ilyen formában, hogy ennyire le lehet vágni a pályákat. Ennek megfelelően máshogy is állítottuk be az autót erre a versenyre. Sokkal lágyabb futóművet használunk, ezáltal sokkal könnyedebben és jobban mozog az autó, illetve ide erre a versenyre az autó hajtását is sokkal lazábbra illesztettük, ezáltal sokkal könnyebb vele derékszöget és visszafordítót fordulni, nagyon élvezetes versenyezni most vele. Ez az autó egy Ford Sierra Cosworth 4x4, E4 csoportos, 90-es évjáratnak megfelelő autó, mi magunk építjük, ez egy 400 lóerős autó, minden az utolsó fejlesztés benne, és büszkék vagyunk rá, hogy tudunk vele versenyt nyerni. Az autó 4 éve van a tulajdonunkban, ez alatt a 4 év alatt nagyon sokat dolgoztunk vele és fejlesztettük. Nagyon szeretjük, hogy mi magunk tudjuk építeni, és vigyázunk rá nagyon. You're looking at 2/3 of the team.
Yeah.
We have Stephen, who's our very hard-working
Steve is
individual.
the service manager. He organises the accommodation, organises everything for the car. If there's something major needed, I have to take off the overalls and do it because I am the mechanic. James is the co-driver. I try to drive this car, but it's not an easy car to drive. But
So, Stephen is manager and he is first mate and he is chief mechanic and he is bottle washer.
Yeah.
So he's everything.
everything. The car is strong. We've had some good results this year. In Czechoslovakia, we kept going and we came 12th, which was a big surprise to a lot of other competitors.
Suiting us.
Yeah. So we call it the mouse because it keeps nibbling. And some competitors, they're watching because we're coming all the time. So we will see at the finish.
We hope our luck holds.
Yeah.
Luck, you need a lot of luck in rallying. And
Yeah.
So far we've been lucky.
Yeah.
And we've had a very well prepared car because this is the man that prepares it all the time.
Yeah.
All by itself.
Our car seems okay, you know, but you never know. It's an old vehicle. So we
It's not
just,
terribly fast,
Fingers
but it keeps on going.
yeah.
Today was a really good start to what is a brilliant rally here in this historic town of Ypres with so much history attached to it and so many places of interest. But what a privilege to drive through these roads today and celebrate the lovely cars that we have. And we've even got some mud on it because there's the famous Belgian cuts, which are so important to get right. So there's still a few puddles in there from the rain. So it now looks like we've done a rally.
We really enjoyed the afternoon. Yeah, it's good to be back here in Belgium. It's been a few years since we've been here, but we always enjoy coming here for some brilliant Belgian roads. And yeah, so it's been really good fun. Yeah, so this tarmac can be slippery in places and quite low grip. And the big thing here is the cuts. So you have to make sure you cut where you need to, but also don't cut where required as well, and it's a real fine art to get that right. So yeah, you need to have good pace notes for that, and hopefully we've done a good job.
Allee, het is gemakkelijk, maar de tegenstand is enorm. Ik had niet gedacht dat we zo ver gingen uitlopen op ja, die latvala. Maar met de Sierra is ook enorm snel. Maar goed, we zijn met de tweede tijd afgeklopt. Vandaag, morgen is het iets technischer en ik denk dat we daar iets meer voordeel zullen uithalen. De parcours zijn enorm moeilijk, verraderlijk met die coupures. Terwijl dat we in het buitenland is dat meer... ja, kun je meer zuiver rijden en ja, dat maakt het allemaal speciaal.
Yeah, at the beginning of the first stage, I don't know exactly, probably the shock was not that big for us, but we broke something in the direction and then we had to go 40-50 degrees on the left to go straight, and that was nearly undrivable. We stopped because we thought we had a puncture, but finally not. So we finished as we could. We lost 3, 4, 5 minutes in the first stage.
The road goes very right, we only go a little right. And we find the big drain and car fall in, and then we have many helpful Belgian spectators, and they pull the car back out. But in the meantime, we lose a lot of time. But we're still here. I think there's an arm broke in the front, so they're working hard on it. So we're living to fight tomorrow and have the fun. So yeah, we were reasonably happy with the first stage. But yeah, that's rally. But it's all about getting to the end, isn't it?
It's something special. It's even more sentimental because when you think about this car, it's exactly the car what I drove 28 years ago here in Ypres, and this is the original one. It's not a copy. This is an original one, and I remember we had a big fight with Freddy Loix in that time, and we finished second behind Freddy with 7 seconds. That's nice memories. But in that time, in '97, I drove this car only once here in Ypres, and I did a second rally in Belgium, Rally de Condros, but it was with a WRC car. And the same year, 2 rallies with 2 different Subaru, with the same sponsorship at that time. But this is one of the most beautiful cars I have driven in my career, for sure. But for sure, Jari Mari Latvala will be fast. He is already leading far away, but we are not playing in the same category because he is first on the road. We are 30 minutes behind. Today we did 2 stages, and the stages are already very dirty, and we have no chance to play. And I have just to, you know, I'm doing 2 or 3 rally per year. I have to start again the switch in the head, and also I'm getting old. I am an old man, that's why I'm not driving anymore like 30 years ago.
Probably 2/3 through the last one. There's a crossroads with a jump in it, back lifted, yeah, fine. Got to the next corner, pedal feels funny, next corner to the floor. So we probably dropped about a minute and crawled it out and crawled back the brake pedals to the floor. So it looks like a reunion and the boys are going to fix it, so it'll be good. Previous stage came down the Kemmelberg backwards. So we came to a 90 right, hairpin left, and just on the brakes, round she went. So we drove up the Kemmel, U-turned and back down again, just to get value for money. But the rest of it's fine. There's quite a few dead cars in there now.
This particular car is a brand new build, and it's replicating what Tony Pond drove here over 40 years ago. So it's a TR7 with a V8 engine. Nice, and there's not many here. It's very, very rare. And back in the day, it was a very, very competitive car. But it's great to be here in Belgium with such a car and with such a history, because this car won in Belgium with Tony Pond about 40 years ago. But we're now with a lot more modern cars with the BMWs and the four-wheel drive, but still enjoying it. I think driving the old cars, I've driven a lot of new cars, and they're hard work. You know, you've got to be they're very, very physical. You obviously have very small wheels and tires, so you're fighting for grip and you don't have the same feeling with brakes, but it's a good challenge. I think Ypres is such a special rally because of the atmosphere, the fans and the crowd. It was a very special rally for me in 1991, which was my first time. So it helped me get my career going, really. So it's always nice to come back here.
Ik had nooit gedacht dat we de eerste plaats konden, de top 3 hadden we wel verwacht. Maar een eerste plaats, ja, Jari was veel te sterk voor ons. Maar op vandaag zijn we super tevreden met onze eerste plaats uiteraard. De tweede plaats was zeker wel mogelijk, maar ja, het is nog beter. Kemmelberg. Dat is een moeilijke passage, zeker met de kasseien die zeer nat waren. Vreed veel tijd verloren en het omhoog gaan, weinig grip. Ja, dat is voor mij de moeilijkste proef.
Jó napunk volt ma, annak ellenére, hogy senki nem tudta, hogy a nap második gyorsaságjától elvesztettük a 2-es sebességi fokozatot, de boldogok vagyunk, hogy a célba tudtunk érni, és egyáltalán eredményt tudtunk csinálni. Ezzel együtt, hogy másodikok lettünk, boldogok vagyunk. Nem tudjuk, hogy hogyan tovább, a váltónkat meg kell javítani. Elméletileg szeretnénk menni a Ypres Rallyn, meglátjuk, hogy tudjuk az autót összetenni.
Ypres is voor mij een hele speciale uitdaging. Het is nu denk ik de 30e keer deelname in Ypres. Ik heb hier al 2 maal gewonnen, 8 keer tweede. En ja, Ypres is een thuiswedstrijd, ja, op 30 kilometer van bij ons thuis. Dus ja, wij moeten hier aanwezig zijn. Kemmelberg. Die KP, daar ben ik altijd een beetje bang van. En die ligt mij het minst van allemaal. Yeah, the day was perfect. My car was perfect. The team from Matt, it's a very, very strong team. The best team in Historic, I think. Thank you for Matt and all the team to help me all the weekend. I'm very happy. And next year we come back.
Odcinki bardzo trudne, no na pewno nie pod moje 911, to już na pewno, bo na szybkich partiach mieliśmy problem z utrzymaniem się na drodze. No, to zawieszenie się nam składało na cięciach, podbijało nas, traciliśmy właściwy tor. Zawsze nie mogłem się doczekać do ciachnych zakrętów i takich trudnych zacisków i wolniejszych. Na szybkich partiach na pewno trochę traciliśmy do tych M3, które na pewno mają trochę lepsze zawieszenia i są bardziej sprawne, szczególnie w tych takich nawrocikach. No ale mieliśmy przed sobą samych Belgów, więc Belgów, Holendrów i Erdiego, który jechał super mocnym autem.
Quite good rally, but the times were not good. We thought we were gonna be closer at the top, but it wasn't. But I think the BMWs are much better for this this rally. Car is quite good. It is better when the weather is bad, but no, it's also quite good.
Oh, really enjoyed it, and the M3 has been brilliant here in Ypres, and it's just a perfect car for this event. And yeah, we've had a really good weekend. We've showed some pretty good pace, I would say, and good result at the end. So we're really pleased. Totally clear run, no moments or anything, and yeah, just good to have a clear run and yeah, get a good result at the end. It's been really good.
Today is much better. This morning was a little difficult. I had some problem to be inside, but now this afternoon we had done quite good results. The last stage we are top 10, so no, it's good. It's at the end, the result is not good, but the performance can be not so far from the best one in the categories.
Yeah, it was a very good rally. I mean, to bring the car here, a brand new car, and to get to the end, it's always a challenge with these old cars. But we're really happy with the last group of stages. We went for a harder tyre, and it transformed it really. So we were able to put we were able to put the times in we were hoping to put in. Whereas today, earlier on, it was a little bit not so happy. But we lost 2.5 minutes with a small problem, but in the end, we're still here.
So Ypres again hasn't disappointed. This is a really tough rally. It looks not too challenging before you start, but once you get into it, the roads are there to catch you out at so many places, so you've got to pick your way really well. But thankfully, with a really good run, we won our 1600 category, which is the big aim, although we did break a shock absorber in the very last stage, so that was lucky.
I think Ypres has always been a target one to finish, even going back years, and a lot of competitors, if you finish it, you've got a result. If you finish in one piece without any major hiccups, because there's a lot of them just don't get to the finish.
Ja, mooi Nederlands praten. Nee, gisteren 2 valgen stuk gereden, eerste KP. Maar we hebben aan het einde gerocht en vandaag goed gestart. En aangekomen, hè. Piloot goed zijn werk gedaan. Ook. Ja. En anders geen rare stoten tegengekomen, dus we mogen niet klagen. Het weer was goed, niet te warm, niet te koud.
And not all like perfection. We fixed the car, fixed the suspension, and carried on. And today, really, no problems. The engine was good, transmission was good. Just need a little bit more power, I think, to make it easier for us. But no, it's a great event. You can see it with the amount of spectators that come out. Everybody's here for the rally. They're all enthusiasts, and you know, I salute them.
Allora, è stato un rally molto duro, noi normalmente molto veloce e noi siamo abituati per le altre gare a delle strade diverse, delle strade con tante curve, e qua invece sono tanti rettilini, quindi per noi è stato una difficoltà. Comunque siamo arrivati in fondo, siamo contenti, l'importante è quello, finire la gara.
Yeah, great. Really enjoyed it. It's our first time rallying for 14 years together. First time in the car, lot to learn, lots of drama, lots of slot wrong, left and right, lots of junctions missed. But we're here, we did all right in the end. Times were better as the day went on, so that's the thing that's important. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Great. You know, loved it.
Victory in the Ardèche Ypres Historic Rally went to the Belgian crew of Peter Jan Meijert and Yves de Wolf. The local duo, cheered on by enthusiastic home crowds, drew on experience and cool-headed driving to secure the win on home soil. For most of the rally, however, it was Jari-Matti Latvala in the Toyota Celica GT4 who led the field. The Finn, co-driven by Jani Husi, built a comfortable lead, but head gasket issues forced them to retire on the final stage of Day 2. Earlier, one of the rally's most spectacular entries also dropped out, Seb Perez in the iconic Lancia Stratos. Despite a strong pace, the British driver was unable to finish. The next round of the FIA EHRC will be Rally Whites, scheduled for 17 to 19 July.